Let's see if anybody pops in. Probably not, but who knows? Just chilling in the garage. Ooh, says we got one person watching. Oh, that's me. Eek. What's going on, Bachi? How you doing? What's everyone up to tonight? Ooh, that's good. Real good. What's going on, Mid-Atlantic? How you doing? Hanging out and hooking. What's going on, David? If you want a link, let me know, and I'll be more than glad to send it to you. I just don't know how to send it to you. So let me do this. Gmail. All right, so I just pinned my email. So if anybody wants a link, let me know, and I will send it to you. What's going on, Gearhead? Chris? How we doing, guys? So you guys, if I don't have you on Instagram or Facebook or whatnot, just send me an email, and I will shoot you the link in the email. So what's everybody been up to this past week? I've been being a bum and not doing my schoolwork, so I'll be catching up on that Sunday. I was supposed to go to Busco Beach Sunday as well, but um, as you can tell, the go-kart's nowhere near ready. Only 6 people in the chat. It's easy to keep up with the chat and say hi to everybody. I hear you. I've been lazy. I haven't been working. I did the dishes tonight, so I mean, I was pretty proud of myself for that. Yes, I am being a slacker. So again, my email should be pinned up in the chat. If somebody wants to shoot me an email for the link, be more than glad to send it to you guys. If not, I'll just sit here and run my suck, sipping on my good friend Mr. Beam. He, Jim. He showed up today, so we're gonna drink some of that. I was cleaning up. I took the top part of the roll cage off from that go kart and was sanding it down, and finally got it to where it was bare metal, and the self-etching primer had no aerosol in the can, so it wouldn't shoot anything out. So it rusted a little bit overnight. I went and got some more primer someplace else, and I'm going to finish working on that tomorrow. Come to find out, my dad's had a portable sandblaster that he hasn't used in about 10 years. So we're going to break that out and get the rest of the rust off from that frame so I can prime it and then paint it. Bachi, it is past July 1st, So this is the one time that I'm going to do dishes for this half of the year. Working hard, huh? Cool, cool. Got to earn that paycheck somehow, man. So who else is in the chat that hasn't said hi yet? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including myself. Now there's 9. So if you guys haven't said hi, so I know who's here. I appreciate you guys all stopping in. Instead of just hanging out and chilling, I sent some links out to some others. I don't know if they're going to be able to come up or not. It's kind of a random spur of the moment thing. Me and my Bud Light chilling in the house. Sounds good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know, right? Hi to any of the stalkers that are in here. Back down to 6. But the garage is a mess. Look at all this nonsense up here. So I'm redoing this 212 right here for somebody. Put the PVL flywheel on it. I'm waiting for a new head gasket, or not head gasket, valve cover gasket. And there was one other thing. Oh, a breather filter for it to put on that little nipple. So I was working on that go-kart. I was actually trying to sell that go-kart, but nobody wanted to buy it. I was only asking $250 for it, which is a good price. But you know, they're like, oh, it's rusted, this and that and stuff. So I've got plenty of sanding discs and stuff. I'm just using these right here on the grinder to get it down. It's 80 grit Harbor Freight Warrior, you know. So that's taking a good bit of it off. And then, like I said, I'm going to use that portable sandblaster that Dad has at his house. And then some of the other parts I'm going to stick in the sandblasting cabinet. So I can get that stuff done. And then I'm going to put a couple more welds in a few spots, just kind of beef it up a little bit. Once I get it primed and painted, if nobody buys it, I'll just hold on to it, and eventually I'll slap a 420 Predator motor on it. How's Gary doing, Bocce? Haven't seen him around lately. Yeah, so a few of them have seen those messages now. Like I said, this was a random spur of the moment thing, so I don't know if anybody else is going to pop up or not. And even if it's just me sitting here running my mouth, whatever, I'm going to leave the stream up, maybe get a little bit of watch time out of it. But I've been cleaning up the garage as well. It's an atrocious mess in here. Doing well. He works his day job and then goes to the night job. He said, I bet. Man's been working his ass off, or butt off. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be able to wind down a little bit and he can start coming back to some of the streams late in next month or so. That'd be nice. David, if you're still in here, you have any projects you've been working on? Fixing to pick up a wheel horse mud mower tomorrow to have something to mess around on until I get some things going. I miss riding. I hear you, man. So I'm down to 3 go-karts now. None of them run. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mini bikes left. 3 of them do run. I was supposed to go to Busco Beach this weekend, but didn't get I just don't have the extra money to make the trip up there right now. We only get paid once a month, and that's on the 1st. From my Marine Corps disability, my school money, and then my wife works for the state. So it's getting down towards the end of the month. There's more important things like groceries and things like that. So I'm not able to actually go. Mr. Bill Beckett, how are you? Thank you for popping in here. I appreciate it. Then we talk every night until the wee hours, which does not help with his being tired. I gotcha, definitely. Good evening, everyone. How are you? How about you? Doing well? How about you? Everybody saying hi to each other. That's awesome. So this wheel horse, I'm assuming that's like a garden tractor, lawnmower type deal. Hey, Shell, how are you? Sounds good. I appreciate that. Take the puppy out. Be back in a bit. No worries. One cup of coffee at a time. I will admit I do drink coffee when I go on my yearly deer hunting trip. I feel that heck I'm having to downsize a bunch. Got rid of a bit of junk just that I just ain't got time for. It's work schedule. Yes, 1970s lawnmower truck. Nice. I've always wanted to build a mud mower, but I've never gotten around to it. Have fun with the superhero, secret agent. Oh. So, are you going to take that to Cars and Cameras Mini Mayhem the next time they have it? Because that's what I'm getting these go-karts for. I was going to get two of the go-karts, the Murray Kilowatt and then the Murray Explorer. We still have both of those together and running for the boys so they could ride those up there. And I was going to ride the mini bike around. But I'm not sure when they're having their next Mini Mayhem. So let's see if I can pull something up. I was actually going to try to take that to Busco Beach to sell it this weekend, but again, just did not work out. Let's see if I can pull their flyer up. All right, let's see if I know how to do this again. Share screen. Got it. Window. Nope. Here we go. All right, let's see if that's sharing. It is. All right, so Busco Beach. They have a huge event going on. Well, they got something going on June 11th, too. Chase Matthew, the Lax. I don't know who that is. Let's get down here to 722. They got the Lake Fest going on with the snorkel races tomorrow. So yeah, it's up there in Goldsboro, which I don't know is maybe an hour and a half away from me. They even they've got ATV rental links. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Off-road excursion ATV rentals. So reservations only. Let's see if they have prices. Yep, booking and pricing. Oh wow, $240 for a 4-hour session. 4-wheel drive ATVs are $370 for 4 hours. Man, I need to buy a couple of 4-wheelers and just start renting them out. Do it for $250 the whole day. But yeah, that's Busco Beach, guys. Let's see what we got going on. Maybe I wanted to make the last one, but I felt like it was a spur of the moment because it was like month's notice and I had to work that weekend. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I did remember how to share. Yeah, I wanted to make it to the last one as well. I don't even remember what happened as to why we couldn't. Most likely, I was still learning how to work on the stuff at that point in time. Because when we bought all these go-karts and mini bikes, none of them ran. Except for one, the Kilowatt did. We got 9 people in the house. If you're in here, say hi if you haven't said so yet, so I know who's here. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. We'll probably go for maybe an hour, a little bit longer, depending on who decides to join the stream. See if anybody has responded. No, they have not. Refresh the emails. Nope, nothing. Yeah, there's a guy in my neighborhood that rides mini bikes as well. He asked me to go up Sunday. I don't know if he's still going or not, but I know his cousins bailed on him. I wasn't able to. So, But welding class is going good. I did that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this past week. And I will be doing that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until mid-September. And then I test out to see if I get certified in stick welding or not. That's one of the reasons why I really want to sell that go-kart, so I can buy one of the stick welders from Harbor Freight. I know it's Harbor Freight, but I want to be able to practice some at home because we're there from 6 to 9 p.m. But it's not much practice. Thank you, Bachi. I appreciate that. So the practice I do get, we've already learned 3 different welding, or 3 different welds, so to say. One is just doing your lines across from what they call coupons. We take a 6-inch by 2-inch piece of metal and we put 3 of them side by side. We tack weld them together and then we practice stuff. Then we lapped them on top of each other to where it looked like a staircase, and we were learning how to weld those together. And then we've only done 2 welds so far. Monday night, we're going to do a T-shape and learn how to weld that together. So I got some practicing to do because I'm just now starting to get the first one down. The mower I'm getting will be the one I ride till I get the other one I've got, which is a 1990s Craftsman, which I'm going to build and make it 4x4 with go-kart axles. Nice. Yeah, I've always wanted to build a mud mower, but I never got into it. Never got around to finding one. I don't even know the first thing about them, other than you swap some pulleys and you do some other stuff. Some of them are great for it. Some of them aren't. And I got a little bit of learning to do with that stuff. Oh, we're up to 10 people. I'm doing better on this than I was on the L&R Rides channel, guys. And I've only got, I think, 47 subscribers on this one right now. So slowly but surely it's growing. It pained me to put the Eclipse up and stop from that build, because I really wanted to have that done by like September time so I could start driving it as a daily driver. But it just needs way too much more stuff done to it, and I don't have the funds to do it right now. What I've got into it, and then what I've got into that Del Sol for Damien, man, it's just drained my bank account. Yeah, so much. I fully understand exactly what you're describing with the welding. Nice. Yeah. Just go with it. Sometimes that's the best way to do it, man. Like I was thinking about it, that sprocket that's on that one, it's not going to fit up to 420. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sprocket that will work for the 420 Predator motor, and then probably their 40, 41, or 420 size chain. I'm just going to get a sprocket. Usually they're an inch inner diameter. I'm going to bore it out to 2 inches, put it on next to that sprocket, and maybe cut it down to about 2 inches in height of that sprocket, so I can butt them up together, and then I'm just going to weld them on the outside ring and the inside ring, and then remount it on that one, so I don't have to swap out axles and stuff like that. Whew, that went down wrong. But that's the new primer that I've got for it. Wet or dry sanding? Oh, I did choke. I choked hard. I got that. The kit the customer bought, they bought a non-Hemi kit for a Hemi Predator. So that's one of the things that I need them to buy. I would buy it for them, but I know these people, they're wishy-washy on it. So I don't want to spend my money on it to put into it. I'm going to let them keep paying. Ah, sure is. So once they order the stuff and get it to me, then I'll finish putting this together. But it's got a new adjustable carb, and it's got some other stuff in here as well. Woo, Brandon. Okay, let me restart internet and see if I can get better speed. All right, Brandon. I don't know if you're watching or not, but sounds good. I'll just respond. Let's see here. Refresh that. Nope. And then for the Murray, I've got a new belt. I've got the torque converters. Oh, the other thing that they needed was the air filter adapter to go on the carb. That was the other thing that was needed. I mean, and that's all stuff I could use, but I'm just not ordering stuff for them right now. But, you know. You made Bill blush. No, you're not. Don't even lie. I missed the Saturday night small engine live streams with Brandon and Adam. Ooh, let me email Adam real quick. Like maybe he can pop on. All right, so let me. Copy this link. And sent. I'm an angel, I do too. How's Gary doing? Did you go live last night? I checked a couple times and then Gary called. No, he did not go live last night. One of his neighbors, who I guess is a really good friend and has helped him out in the past, has some car issues, so he was helping him out and was not able to go live last night. So I was hoping Jude would be able to join tonight, but he hasn't responded yet. Neither has Ed, Theo, or Cass. Surprised Cajun hasn't popped in the comments yet. I'm working 2 jobs, yep. So, well, let me see. Working but listening. What's going on, Cass? I appreciate you being here, man. I figured you were probably busy doing something, especially with this being last minute, nobody knew about it type deal. No worries at all. Let me see if I can find something, guys. All right, so the plan with the new channel is not just small engine stuff. It's going to be literally everything. Tools. I will be continuing to do the Tool Time Tools Day. So anybody that wants to join in on that, feel free to do so. It doesn't have to be a new tool. It doesn't have to be an old tool. It can be something you borrowed from somebody. It can be something you got at a yard sale, whatever. But I'm also going to be doing car stuff where I'm working on the Eclipse and the Del Sol, mainly the Del Sol right now, and it'll just be small stuff. So the fog lamps that are in it right now don't work and they don't match. What's going on, Brandon? So when I bought the car, it had the smoked out Japanese style rear lenses, the tail lights and stuff in it. So I ordered a set of the smoked out headlights and I put those on it. And the fog lamps are still that ugly yellow. You can tell they're probably the original ones that came in it. Well, I finally got the smoked out fog lamps that came in. They probably came in about 3 weeks ago, but I was so busy working on the Eclipse, I never got around to putting them on. So one of the first videos I'm going to be doing on the channel with the Del Sol is putting these on it. I missed them last night. That's Brandon saying hi. What's going on, Anthony? How you doing, bud? Yep, burning that midnight oil. So yeah, that'll be one of the first things that I make a video on. And then I'm also going to be jumping on the Fitment Industries and a few other car channels. They do videos on cars under a certain amount that you can get that are different sports cars and stuff like that. So that'll be something that I do. I'm also going to be doing it with trucks though. So, you know, if somebody's looking for their first vehicle, or they're looking for, I don't know, maybe a sports car to drive around on the weekends, or a truck to haul the go-karts and mini bikes and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. You know, for $5,000, you can buy this type deal. My internet is glitching. I hope it fixes itself so I can watch the stream. No worries, Brandon. I know you got some serious internet stuff going on out there. I hope they run it out there to y'all soon. Don't say burn. Texas has too many fires. We're on slow roast right now. What's going on, David? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Sad but true, Cass. Yeah. So 12 subscribers, or 12 watching right now. That's literally better than what I was doing with the L&R Rides channel, guys. So I'm sure there's other people live on a Friday night to where people are watching that as opposed to me running my mouth. But, you know, it is what it is. So what's going on, Tarek? How you doing, bud? Haven't seen you around lately. Sure, you're probably busy too out there. But yeah, this channel is gonna be a little bit of everything, guys. Well, I appreciate that, David. Really, I do. Hey, he just did a giveaway on his channel. David Carlisle, I remember he won something. I was hoping I could have won something so I could send it to Josh, but maybe next time. So if I do go live, it will be on a Friday night, guys. Maybe Saturday, depending on if Brandon's able to or not. And when I do, it'll probably be very spur of the moment type things. What's going on, Theo? I sent you a link on Instagram, man. If you want to pop on, feel free to. Let's see here. Wrong email address. Okay. Been busy working and got sick. Took me down for a bit. I never get sick, and I'm more making up for it this year. That sucks, man. I hope you get to feeling better soon. All right, Brandon. Yes, trouble is here. How you doing? Theo, what you been working on this week, man? What is Text Talking Shop up to now? Subscriber wise. Let's see here. Text Talking Shop. Still up to 670. So by the 31st, if they're at 700 guys, I will take a pie to the face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, everybody, it's Ed the Old Tech Guy. What's going on, bud? Full and speedy recovery. Hello, Theo. Everybody saying hi to everybody again. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. So, let's grab something. Good, how are you? My favorite hooker doing. So, as everybody knows, I'm a huge Cobalt fan and have been. This is my Cobalt 19 millimeter. Right there. But for this auto body and collision repair class, I ordered a set of Matco wrenches. And when I initially picked them up, I wasn't very impressed with them. I don't know what it was, but I didn't care for them very much. They're a little bit smaller. I mean, not by much. Maybe 3 hairs worth shorter. The angle's about the same in them. But when I picked it up, I don't know. I didn't care for it that much. But I've been using them on this go-kart and the Eclipse, and I'm starting to like them. So I don't know. I think I bought them because it was a big hype, but hey, it's a tool truck brand type deal. I got them on the student program, so they were cheaper than what normal. But they're starting to grow on me. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Text Talking Shop only 30 away. Let's make troll accounts. I'm sure there's plenty of those out there already. Just looking and taking life one cup of coffee at a time. Doing well. Coke ball or Cobalt. Same thing. Glad to hear. Tarek. SK and Craftsman. Hope you get well soon, but on the bright side, I'll give your knees a break. And then I also got, where are they? So these, I'm showing off my Tool Time Tuesday. These are Cougar Pro. Don't even go there, Bocce. Cougar Pros. All right. These are, I believe, Lyle's version, like their little brother version, like Blue Point is the Snap-on. And they're all the smaller sizes. So they're 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 millimeters. % off. I find most of the Matco stuff is still overpriced. It is. And like I said, I think it was, I just wanted, I wanted something name brand big, but you know, it is what it is. True story. Right, that's what it was. Not Lyle, Wright brand. That's right. I knew it was something similar to that. So when I make a mistake about stuff like this, guys, I will own up to it. As a Matco fan, I will say a lot of what they have is worth the money for what it is. But on the other hand, there are some things that are a waste and can get better for cheaper. Yeah. Like I said, they're growing on me. I don't use them very often, so you know, once that class starts, then I will be using them a lot more. But yeah, Tool Time Tools today, guys. That's it. Oh boy.
Hey everybody, it's Ed the Old Tech Guy.
What's going on? Not much. How you doing?
What's going on, brother?
Just hanging out, man.
Oh man, dude, I'm sitting there working. I'm all dirty still. I saw you go live. I'm like, crap. I wasn't expecting him to go live yet. Time flew by. I didn't get a chance to get ready for you.
That's all good, man.
I'm gonna get used to it. Is this your new time frame? You're gonna make this your time frame or what?
It's going to be random. When I decide that I'm actually going to go live and it's not a spur of the moment thing, I'll let you guys know a night or two before.
Give me a quick sec.
So yes, as far as wrenches go, personally, Gearwrench or Old School Craftsman, Gearwrench is actually a very good brand. If you hang out with us a little bit more, you'll see that we talk quite a bit of stuff. One of the guys that's on all the lives is Coil Tools. He actually has Gearwrench on his tool truck that he sells. So, big fan of Matco toolboxes. Other than that, I find them pricey for rebranded tools. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I was bad this week and did not watch any videos on Tuesday. I have to go back to watch all the Tool Time Tuesday videos. I'm still catching up on them too, Bocce. I've been hanging out with my daughter quite a bit. She's here for the month of July, so.
Thinking about doing tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow morning, I'm thinking pancakes.
I'm making scrambled eggs with deer sausage and some cinnamon rolls and orange rolls.
Hey, that sounds amazing.
Yep. So.
Sounds amazing. Yeah. Dang, I should come to your house to eat.
Come on.
He's like, come on, let's do it. Oh, man. He wouldn't say that if I was living next door to him.
Yes,
I'd go.
What's up, Ragin? Ragin, what is a good way to get a hold of you? I can send you the link if you want it to. Same thing with you, Anthony. Is Instagram the easiest? Or
Anthony's my boy. That's my brother from another mother. Ragin, what's up, dog? Nice to see you.
Have no personality.
What's that?
Bill Beckett said my daughter is telling me that engineers have no personality.
What the heck? I've got great personality.
Where is this guy? You talking about Ed?
Yeah, he's talking about me. He's saying we don't got no personality. Come on, we got great personality.
No, Gearhead's Garage asked, where is this guy?
Raging Cajun. Oh, he's asking me? Who's that guy?
So Gearhead's Garage is a smaller YouTube channel that does stuff like what I did. Go-karts, mud mowers, mini bike, stuff like that. And he's not local to me, but he's on the western part of the state of North Carolina.
Oh, okay, man.
Raging, I don't have your email. I pinned mine in the chat. Send me an email and I'll send it to you. Instagram works for me. Okay. Talking about the deer sausage. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's some of the last that I have from December. There are engineers, and then there's Ed.
All right, I will attest to that. I will attest to that. There are some people who are engineers, and then there's me. I don't know. I'm a strange one for sure.
Let's see here.
Yeah, but I'm not. You know, you all gotta know this. I'm not no licensed engineer. I'm not the special kind of engineer. I'm the loser engineer, one that doesn't go to all that schooling.
All right, Anthony, I sent you the link in Instagram.
That's my boy, Anthony.
My old buddy, Mr. Beam, decided to show up. So Jim and I have been hanging out in the garage.
Cool. That's cool, man. Cool.
Ed has the best memes.
I do.
He has a pretty good meme dealer.
Yeah, dude, is my boy. I got a special guy that does some great memes for me. He's the best. He's the best. He is. If you watch some of my videos, or some of my past live streams, you may have heard who he was. I said it because people be coming at me, but I ain't worried about them because I got memes.
I heard he's making some new ones too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for his new memes. They're the best. That's what I need is some more memes just like that. Yep. Just like that.
What kind of side work were you doing tonight?
Well, I dude, you know me, man. I'm into everything. So, got to get a garage painted, and I got the new Graco like big paint system. I love that thing, and any chance I get it, that I can use it, I can't wait for it. So we're sanding, cleaning, getting all the all that stuff ready. All the prep time is the most important thing about painting. You have to prep. The better you prep, the better the painting. As a matter of fact, I am this close to wondering if I can get away with like the Graco, or if not cans, to spray paint a car hood. That's the next thing I want to do. I want to so bad. So there's a car hood that I have to do. It's got all these little pot shots, like the little rust spots. And I have never done it. And I'm not gonna say I'm an expert. So I'm gonna try to do it. But I wonder if I could do it with a Graco. Probably not. But I know the spray cans you can. So one of those two.
With the spray cans, I actually did that to the Del Sol. So and it turned out to the point to where people thought it was the original paint job.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it didn't look like mint or perfect, but they thought that it was original and had just been upkept very well.
Really?
So it's very doable, but like you said, it's all in the prep work, the sanding and the smoothing, and then the primer. So when I prime stuff, I actually do it with two different types of primers. I use the self-etching primer first, once I sand everything down, and then I use filler primer, and then from there I use the actual paint.
Bro, I'm gonna hit you up when I'm ready to do this. How much did that cost you? How much did that cost about in parts and equipment?
So now It is a Honda Del Sol, so it's a little bit smaller. What's going on, Cajun? Give me a minute, Cajun. I'll send you a link too. So I bought 4 of the Rust-Oleum turbo cans, and those are, I think, like $12 or $14 a piece. And then I used, I think, 5 cans of the self-etching primer and 5 cans of the regular primer. So the self-etching primer, and believe it or not, I buy it from Harbor Freight, and it's only $5.99 for a 10-ounce can. What's going on, Theo?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, there's my boy Theo. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. How about yourself, Ed?
I'm doing all right, man. How are things? How are things in the pleasant land of Indiana's?
It's sweaty around here.
I bet it is. I bet it is. Are your chickens sweating?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
You got some sweaty chickens. Oh man, you gotta. You can't let chickens sweat because then they lose weight. You need them nice and fat for eating.
That's right.
Yeah. So you, Ken, you know, we've hung out with Theo quite a bit, and I'm always amazed out how lucky he is because he's got basically a farm up at his house, man. He got chickens. He got all kinds of survival food. He got fresh. Hey, do those eggs come out orange in the middle instead of yellow? Everybody talks about how fresh eggs are orange instead of yellow.
Oh, that has nothing to do with any of that.
Right? It has to do with what they eat, right?
Exactly.
That's what, man. People be talking, oh, it's not healthy unless it's orange. I'm like, man, that's not the way it works.
Growing up, we used to have chickens for eggs, and we actually would check the color of the yolk. And if it was too yellow, we added actually a little bit of color to it in the feed to adjust for that. And if it was too orange, we would dial it back a little bit. So.
Now, you want to hear something funny? I remember when I lived in Mexico, sometimes we'd get them eggs, and sometimes, once in a while, you'd get one that started becoming a chicken.
That means you let it lay around for too long.
Yeah, they laid around too long.
In the Philippines, man.
That's balot. I think it's called balot.
It's interesting to say the least. Cajun, I sent you an email with the link, and Ragin, I just responded to your Instagram message. I forgot I had you on there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I one of these days, I'm getting my wife convinced every day, man. Today she told me again, she's like, I think I want more land so I could put chickens and stuff. I said, man, we're getting you, little by little.
There's plenty of it out this way.
Dude, don't.
Yeah, but North Carolina is pretty expensive for dirt.
Yeah, it's getting that way.
It was already expensive when, what was it? 12, 15 years ago.
What's going on, Cajun?
Hey, Ken, how you doing? Eddie,
there's my buddy. How you doing, bro?
Theo, what's up? Want to meet?
How you doing, boo?
So my parents actually about 7 years ago bought, it's just shy of 9 acres of land, and they only paid $55,000 cash for it, which was really good. Down the street, there's somebody on that same road selling 3 acres for $90,000 right now.
Man, dude.
Here you buy land to build on for about 30 to maybe 50,000.
The sweet thing about, and I got to be careful how much I say because I have a lot of clients in Indiana, but Indiana has a growing economy. You guys are, with the work that I do, certain work that I do, I can't keep up. I'm getting tasked every day with more and more construction work.
We're red, baby. That's why.
There is like a lot of stuff going on out there. I can't I can't keep up. I'm like, dude, what do you mean we're looking at more network equipment here, there, and they're building fiber in all these locations. I'm like, dang, man, I can't keep up.
Yeah, well, fiber, especially like internet and stuff like that,
Mhm,
that's been
mhm.
here a big push in Indiana for the last, I'd say,
Yes.
year and a half, maybe 2.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
You
they
guys,
used to. I mean, if you want, I mean, we still have towns where you have bad cell phone service.
yes,
So
yes. And when it comes to fiber, it's like Indiana, the state has been investing heavy,
yeah,
heavy. So yeah, man, I like it. I like it. Well, hey, I got to tell you this, Ken. I found a secret. I found a secret,
What's
bro.
that?
Something that I found a whole new medium for videos to talk about. You know, we all talk about our brands, right? We all talk about Milwaukee, Makita, Cobalt, and I found something. I found a real interesting thing that I'm going to announce right here, right now.
Go for it.
I found out what Ryobi users listen to. When you go to the job site and you hear what they listen to, it's unbelievable.
What
It's
is it?
unbelievable.
music.
Yeah. Everybody that works puts music on, right? Even all these brands are coming out with their radios that you can put their batteries on there, right? Right? Man, dude, I ran into something insane. Ryobi users, what do they listen to? Man, I had to make a short.
Classical
I had
music.
I had to make a short. I had to do it. I had to do it, man.
Is that the one you just uploaded?
I just popped it
Yeah.
up right now.
Yeah, because I went to highlight somebody's comment and the notification popped up, and next thing you
Yes.
know, a new screen
Yes.
popped up on me.
Yes.
What's going on, Rachel?
What's up, fellas?
Not
Oh
much.
man,
What's up, Raging?
Raging. What's happening, brother?
Last few days on the road, and we're gonna be home for a week. Well, in Tennessee, anyway.
Nice.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Actually, go look for a place to live. Yeah, that's really good.
Is the housing market softening up over there, Raging, or not?
No, not really.
It's starting to around here.
Yeah,
The
I hear
neighbors
too.
sold their house, and it was listed and on the market for about almost 30 days. So it's slowly starting to slow down here.
Yeah, well, with the way the economy is going, people ain't buying much.
Well, but we sold ours at the right time, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm gonna. I'm sorry to selfishly go back to what I was telling you about, but I want to share my screen and show you guys. You guys
Good.
ready? I'm gonna do a
Yep.
share. I'm gonna share the main screen here. Oh, everybody could see this now, so be careful. Let me know when you're ready. Can you see it?
Nope.
You can't see it?
It's in
Nope.
the basement.
It's in the basement.
Here we go.
I think
Here
you
we
gotta
go.
hit it. There you go. All right. So let me take my earphones off so you all can hear it here. Hold on. You guys ever wonder what a Ryobi user listens to? Let me show you.
Yes.
I didn't know chocolate.
You guys ever wonder what that I swear to you guys. I went to go where I'm doing my side job.
Yeah.
And that's what the manager was listening to. And of course, guess what tool brand he's rocking? Ryobi. the manager's listening to, he's listening to I think that's elevator music. I don't know what that is. All right, but I know you all watched it. When you after Ken stream sometime, please go and watch that short for me. Give me the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. But I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. It's like, dude, he was playing it. I'm like, I ran and did it. So then I got a comment on because I put it on TikTok first. That's where I edited it, and then I uploaded it there, and then uploaded it in YouTube. Now somebody asked me, so what do Makita people listen to? I'm like, oh, it's coming now. That's my next short.
I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm gonna get a refill.
All right.
All right. What's up, Power Stroke Jude? Mon ami, how's it going?
That's my buddy.
He went on a hiatus last night.
He did. It's all right, man. He had things to do, man.
Yeah.
He had told me.
Yeah.
He had told me. Hey, hey, Cajun. One of these days you got to do. We got to do so it's fair and okay. But I'd love to see. I'd love to see you do an auction. An auction. Auctions are okay, right? An auction.
Oh yeah,
like a
yeah.
coin
Ain't nothing
auction.
wrong with auction.
Yeah.
I've got guys that's been waiting.
Yes.
Behind the scenes for me to go live
Yes.
with the auction. Multi-channel auction.
Yes, me too. I want to
there'd be
do
like nerd analysts.
that.
There would be rigged.
Okay,
710. Nerd analysts rigged. Maybe money maniacs. Maybe money. His legs, his nerves. He's almost in a wheelchair right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was paralyzed a couple of years ago.
Oh no!
From the waist down, he was paralyzed.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
oh my gosh!
But that was temporary. They did a little minor surgery on his back to move that nerve or do whatever they did with that nerve that was causing his paralysis. And now it's coming back on it. And it's hurting like a mofo,
Oh no,
so,
dear God! I'll keep him in my prayers. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh no.
Yeah, me and him are going through the same thing. Me and Money going through the same exact thing.
Oh, I knew you were hurting with something, but I didn't know what you were hurting with, Cajun. I thought it was kind of like your heart or lungs or something.
Oh. No, that's my legs.
Oh,
and it's the sciatica nerves that my back's tore up from the floor up, just like Money's. So,
see, that's why I left being a field technician, a field engineer, splicing fiber out there and doing all the stuff that I did, and I had to move up, man.
Heavy lifting, Ed.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. When you're built like me, you do heavy lifting every day. Let me tell you that right now. No, I'm joking. The work that I did as a technician, there was a lot of heavy lifting because we had these things called core routers, and some of these core routers were the size of let me think of it. Man, dude.
The shoebox?
No, I wish they were such. Now remember, so you're used to like the router in your house, right? Now that is routing 256, 254 addresses in your home, and it's this little, right? It's that little. Now think of one that does millions. It's the size of your desk, but standing straight up. That's how big it is, and it's heavy, super heavy. Now there are if you guys have ever seen those rack units where these offices are, where they put the devices in and rack them in there. These rack units are 42U high, and these things would take half of that rack. So those things were super heavy. It said it on the box, takes 2 to 4 people to lift, and where I was working at would just send me by myself, and I'd have to install that by myself. And they wouldn't give me no device. Like that Harbor Freight cool wheel cart thingy that you can pump up and lift up and then do that. Oh, man. That's a dream come true. I wish they made that when I was younger. So yeah. I messed up my back pretty bad. And then I'm like, I'm gonna become an engineer. I got to figure out how to do that. And that's
Dude, don't you be bringing this nonsense up on this channel.
My Astros took it to the Yankees yesterday. Took what to the Yankees?
they beat them in a doubleheader.
No, we ain't hearing that. That's what I'm saying.
The first game, actually.
That's what I'm saying. What did they bring to them? Nothing. They didn't bring nothing.
These Gearwrench screwdrivers that I bought
have
been really great, not just as screwdrivers, but they stir drinks too.
What is it with people? What is it with people in the trades that do that, man? Have you ever seen people take screwdriver and it's dirty and they stick it in their coffee and they're stirring stuff? Look at Theo. Look at Theo.
That's why I got a handy tool.
Yep.
Theo, how did I know if anybody was going to do that?
Take the knife out, you wipe it across your pans, and you stick it on in there.
And this is why everybody, Theo does not get sick with anything. This man has an immune system that has been trained to fight anything and everything. He got cholera once. Cholera ran away. Said, I can't infect that dude. That dude licks his dirty, oily knife like nothing. Yeah, man. I everywhere I've gone, like I went to this place one time where a bunch of techs, they're all like, and these were like guys that build data centers, right? It's construction trades pretty much, right? And I was like, man, I want some coffee. And they start laughing at me because they're like, the engineer wants coffee. It's over there, bro. So I'll go over there to the coffee machine, right?
In the Makita coffee machine.
No, this is the trades guys. I was in a Makita shirt. So so I go to the coffee machine, and this coffee looks like it's sludge. It looks like it's been baking there for months, and they just keep adding water to it, right? So I grab the coffee and
Just
I pour
stack that shit up.
So I pour coffee into my cup, right? And then I'm like, dude, where's the milk? And they give me this powder. I'm like, how am I supposed to foam that up? I need my foamy milk. And they start laughing. So I pour that powder in there, and I'm like, all right, how am I supposed to stir this? It's like got weird clumps in there. And they start laughing at me. They're like, dude, get the screwdriver. I was like, hell no. So I get a pencil, because I obviously had a pencil in my pocket. You know, us engineers, we got pencils and pens in our pocket. I do that, and I'm doing it with that, and they're laughing at me. They were laughing at me the whole time. Man, this is horrible. This is horrible. Discrimination against engineers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough.
me.
It's tough out there, ain't it?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah. I gotta find another Dairy Queen or something with their big long spoons for the wife, because she got one spoon from Dairy Queen, and it's a long one, so she can start coffee in the morning. We gotta find her a new one.
Yeah, man.
She just wipes it off with a paper towel, wraps it up nice and neatly, sticks right there by the CB, and it just stays up there until she uses it.
Yeah, dude. Dang, man. Let's see, what is this? Eek. That's right, you're Eek. Panel in chat. Who had the better Tool Times Tuesday this week? Ed the Old Tech Guy or me? Oh, there was only two. Was there only two?
For the wrenches, yeah.
Okay, so Jude, I gotta say this, man. I gotta say this. Normally, I would vote for myself, but that would seem very selfish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna vote for you, so that I seem humble. I'm gonna vote for you because you mentioned my name on your video. That helps my numbers. So go ahead.
Of course, he had his in those wrench racks he got from what?
From Brandon. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon.
I'm gonna have to say Jude, just because he plugged it with Brandon nonchalantly.
Yeah, that was a good move. That was a good move. He plugged Brandon. He plugged me. He plugged a bunch of people, and it just, man, you got to give it to Jude on that one, man. He is the king of no editing and just shooting it. So I give him that. I think I had to edit mine a little bit.
Oh, just wait for this week. When the week I'm home, just wait. I've got big fucking plans. Pardon my French, but I've got big plans.
I've still got to watch yours raging and Cass's still.
I've got the Kaizen foam sitting at the house waiting on me. I've got all the knives I need to cut into it.
Oh,
just wait. It's coming.
Oh man, I better finish all my Milwaukee videos. I mean, quick. I don't have no Kaizen stuff. Don't worry about that. But I better get them done. It's
like $30 a sheet off Amazon.
Really?
It's a 2x4 sheet. Yeah, it's like $30 a sheet.
Oh man, I hope you put the link in your description. I will buy from there.
I can
for what?
I will get onto my Amazon store.
Mm-hmm.
I will share the link to you.
Okay.
It's like $30 a sheet. But here's the kicker. If you want to do more than just a little bit, it's actually cheaper to go on the Kaizen website and buy it in bulk. Buy like 8 sheets for $150.
What are y'all talking about? Sheets of what?
Kaizen foam inserts.
It's just to make your tools look neat.
You put that in your toolbox drawer, and then you cut the forms out of your tool.
Like a camera case.
Yeah, just like a camera case. He's absolutely right.
All right.
That's a good description. That's a very good description.
Appreciate that, dude.
Oh, what?
Hey, Jude.
Oh.
He's at basketball practice with Surfer, dude.
No, he's at his internet. Oh, in the gym. Oh, okay.
So I just want to say this. Right now, we've got 12 people watching and 15 likes. That is better than what I was doing with my lives on the LNR Rise channel.
Wow. Hey man, we gotta grow. We gotta grow the East Coast Ken channel. We gotta grow it.
The Eek channel.
The Eek.
Eek or egg.
Egg.
One of them. One of them.
So Theo, I'd love a professional opinion. I made a mechanicatry video where I replaced the hub. Did you happen to see it? If you didn't watch it, it's okay. I get it.
I did see it in the feed. I didn't that.
Oh, if you ever watch it, I'd like your opinion on it. You know, DIY and all. You know, I'd love to hear a pro's opinion on it. You know, because I'm gonna come off like a little bit like Chris Fix there. Actually, Chris Fix is way better than I am, but that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the doing a little bit of mechanicatry work. You know, so showing people I actually do know how to use tools. I keep getting you don't know what you're doing with tools. Your
Friday night live streams, you did awesome.
It shows you know how to use them, man.
Right.
I had a few comments like, hey, your hands seem too soft to work with tools, and I had another guy tell me that my tools were very shiny. And my sockets look really shiny there that they never looked used. And I was like, could it be because they're brand new sockets? Could it be? Could it just be that they're brand new sockets?
Yeah, but you'll be surprised. The camera don't pick up half. They may look good on camera, but they don't.
Yeah.
All the little nicks and scratches and stuff like that you don't see. Yep.
I know a bunch of people, mechanics, that clean their tools every time they use them.
Hell yeah.
Before they put them in the drawer,
in
their toolbox in the drawers, they're wiping all that oil off, or grit, grime, whatever. They wiping them down on the outside. It's neat, and clean.
I mean, it's not necessary to do it, but 9 times out of 10, if you want to keep your tools around for a good long time, I mean, even that's not even guaranteed to keep your tools around, but you clean them, you take care of them, and you have them around for a while.
There's nothing nastier than reaching up in your toolbox and you grab a wrench that's covered in oil.
Yeah, and
I find that disgusting. And on top of that, I paid a lot of money for my shit. I take care of it. I'm proud of what I have. I may not have top dollar stuff, but that doesn't mean you don't have to take care of it. I heard that my entire life. Ooh. Even with farm equipment and stuff like that. Oh, you don't have to wash that. It's a piece of farm equipment. That doesn't mean that's not an excuse for not taking care of your shit.
It's like if you're working on the interior of a car. Some people do, trying to get underneath somewhere, and you got your hand on the seat of the car and a screwdriver here. Well, if your hands are dirty, you're going to put all that oil or whatever on the seat of that car. If you're working on the interior, so keep the tools clean. Yeah.
That's right, Bachi.
David.
Hey, Jungle Bob.
David, I usually clean my tool after it's been in the box.
That's right.
100%, Bachi.
That's right, Ken. You got to clean your tool after it comes out the box. That's right.
Yeah, and no, you're right though. Because I was using the socket on here to help loosen some of these rusted bolts on this go-kart. And when I put everything away, I was freaking out because I couldn't find one of the 12 millimeter sockets. It was still on here. And I was going nuts trying to find it because it's the new Tekton set that I've been using. And I do not want to lose any of that stuff.
Well, at least that was a 12 millimeter instead of a 10, because that'd have been lost forever.
Exactly. And it's funny because the other side of it was a 10 millimeter, and I had that.
Ken, so what Harbor Freight tools are you going to be buying for East Coast Ken? I mean, are you going to buy Harbor Freight? You're going to stay away from it?
So realistically, the only thing that I'm going to be buying in the next couple of months is gas to get to and from school. But when I do, I'm going to try to get rid of this go-kart and maybe one of the spare mini bikes that I have. The only thing that I'm going to actually buy from there anytime soon is it's a dedicated titanium welder for stick welding. So I can get extra practice at home for welding class to make sure I get certified. And the one I was looking at with the Inside Trader program, it's $279. It runs on 110 and 220. So it's not the best out there or anything like that, but for practice purposes, it'll be just fine to run some beads across some plates.
Just see if you can find yourself a used one.
I've been looking and I can't find anything.
You can't find a used Lincoln Tombstone or something like that?
Nope, not on the marketplace anywhere near around me.
Damn. I wish you were down here by me. I got a buddy of mine who got a Tombstone for sale. I think he wants $125 for it, and it works.
Cheap.
See, I would jump on something like that if I could find it, but I just can't find them.
He was the original owner of it, and there's not that many hours on it. I mean, considering, he didn't weld every day. He wasn't a welder for a living. He did weld, had a truck at one time. He's been retired, but just for the little bitty piddly stuff around the house, he fires up the Tombstone, Lincoln Tombstone, and boom, there he goes.
Yeah, like I said, if I come across one, I'll start throwing trade offers and stuff out at them. But I just haven't been able to find anything. Now,
just have some patience. You'll find it.
What's the shipping? What's the shipping like between you two guys?
It'd probably be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're pretty heavy.
UPS. What's a Tombstone? 120 amp Tombstone weigh?
I don't know, but they're not. They're not super light. It's not like
150 pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Well, probably not that heavy.
Not okay. Well, I was kind of getting it in, reserve.
I mean, you can lift it up halfway decent. So I would say 75, 80 pounds.
Yeah. So a UPS, that would go out on UPS. And then the thing about UPS, in fact, their rates went down a couple of weeks ago. I got an email from a shipping company.
I don't think UPS will handle that kind of weight, Boo.
They don't, 85, 90 pounds, they won't? Okay.
No, I think you got to put that on a pallet and ship it
freight.
Ship it
Freight
that
truck.
way. Yeah.
So I was actually trying to get this right here. This snap-on box.
Oh, that's that one.
It was only $650.
Right, I remember that one from last week.
By the time I finally got a message to the guy and he responded, he had sold it already.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet.
People around on Facebook around here are absolutely horrendous. I hate dealing with them. If I had something that somebody was going to offer me $500 for, and the pawn shop was only giving me $100 for it, I would rather deal with the pawn shop than the people on Facebook Marketplace around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shitheads out there. So
What's a Bobcat, a Miller Bobcat going for with a gas engine?
$1,000 at least, if not more.
$1,000? It's a good investment. If Ken would get one, that way you didn't have to burn electricity.
Yeah, but electricity these days is cheaper than gas.
Yeah, but it's still portable, though. That's kind of my point, is portable. Yeah, bobcats, man, down my stomping grounds. A lot of those all-field guys, they they'll bolt a bobcat to their trailer, a utility
Mhm.
trailer. They'll have a bottle because they cut and well. They'll have a acetylene bottle in one corner of the trailer, with a little holder, and on the left side of the front left side of the trailer, they'll have the acetylene, and they just unhook the trailer if they want to go somewhere with their truck. It's convenient to pull a trailer behind you instead of having a welding truck itself. You know?
So how's the channel going so far, Ken?
So I'm just doing the shorts right now. The first one took off pretty well. Let's see here. So the first short, the Tekton Pry Bar set, had 719 views.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go in and put some more stuff into the tire repair tool kit, and then the gear wrench screwdrivers. The tire repair tool is at 25 views. The gear wrench is at 16. And then the welcome to the Eek channel is at 53 views. So what I'm working on right now is I'm just going to do the first month and a half of just shorts on Tuesdays, the tool time Tuesdays, just to get picked up into the algorithm, so to say, on the short side of it. And then I'm going to start doing videos and putting those out on either Fridays or Saturdays. I'm not quite sure yet.
Yeah, one of the things I think that would help is if you keep these streams clean enough and good enough to keep up so that people will watch them, that'd be great. Try to keep them also about an hour to no more than 2 hours. No, don't
So
go
let me
over
guess,
2 hours.
I'm no longer welcome then.
Who said that? Why would you say that?
Welcome.
Who said that?
I intend to cuss quite a bit and
Oh,
smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol.
well,
I can't do it with any of my streams.
you can't keep them up.
Well, I can keep them up, but I can't monetize them.
Does it change it to? Does it change the little
Oh,
emblem?
YouTube just kicks my ass. I mean, they just crunch everything down. They
Oh,
had me on lockdown mode for 3 months.
really?
Oh yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I didn't grow in that time frame. I maybe grew 100 subscribers in 3 months.
Wow. Well, Ken, if you're concerned about that too, there is a way to edit it. Like download, you can. You don't have to download it, but you can edit the live on the editor and just edit those sections out. But that's why you want to keep it kind of small, shorter than longer, because then you can watch it and then just write down the time frames where you want to delete things and then go in there and delete it. It is a little bit of work. I've done it on a few live streams. On other ones, I've just left them. But
What's going on, Matt? Appreciate you being here, man.
But Theo is absolutely right. They will mess you up for going out of bounds. They're crazy, man. It's not like people. I mean, they show old movies. People smoke in old movies. And and people cuss in movies like nobody's business now, and they're for kids.
I don't know. That's what happened to me.
No.
Like I said, that took 3 months to get them off the oh shit list, I guess, or the blacklist, or however you want to call it.
Yeah. I think I'm secretly on that list sometimes. Sometimes I just stop growing, like it just dies, and I don't understand why.
Well, it's my shorts that actually do really good for the growth, but they don't pay worth a shit.
Yeah, they don't pay nothing. They don't pay nothing.
I got one that's rated for 1/10 of a cent.
Yeah, I never got. But L&R Wright, it just tanks. I mean, in my prime, like I said in my last video on that channel, in my prime, the best I ever did was in between $45 and $65 a month, and I was getting 9,000-10,000 views a month. I don't know.
I think sometimes they just play with stuff, man. They play with people. Like, we're not going to let this one grow for now and then pop it out later. I don't understand why that works.
Yeah, and I, like you and I talked them one night, I really think that it had a lot to do with the fact that the kids were in the videos. A lot of them. That's what the channel was based on.
Yeah, but I get kids in my videos.
Yeah, I think that I think it hurts.
Like I did at first.
Huh?
Not like I did at first. And my channel grew off from that go-karts for Christmas, and it was nothing but the kids. And then I kind of shied away from that content. And I think that's why all of that combined was YouTube was just throttling the channel because of it.
I don't know. I just wish we could go back to like it was about a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. My granddaughter comes in my live streams, Gabby, and everybody likes Gabby. You know, everybody pays attention to her. Hey, Gabby, how you doing? All this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brailford, what's going on, Brailford? Right? How's them Mustangs coming?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, not Mustangs. Yeah, Mustangs. Wait a minute.
Hey, we got 19
Yeah,
watching.
Mustangs. My bad, Mustangs. Oh, Ken.
Yes.
I just shared you out on my community tab.
I appreciate that.
That's cool. That's cool, Cajun. Thank you.
And see, Matt does have a good point here. How he said he built his channel around his kids. And he has. His kids are a very big part of his channel, and he's doing very well. So I don't know what it was with that channel, what I did wrong, what I wasn't doing or should have been doing. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But Matt is 100% spot on about that. It does, Bill. 100%. I appreciate all of you guys being here. All 19 of you now. I think the most I ever had in an LNR ride stream was 24.
That's right, Bocce. I agree with Bocce's statement there. I have to say to Bill Beckett's point, there's a lot of things viewers could do. You know, if sometimes some viewers feel like they have to donate something, or you listen, if you're not in a position to ever do that, it's appreciated, but it's not needed. If you just watch our videos, that's wow. You leave a comment, I'm even happier. You leave a thumbs up, oh my God, that is extremely well appreciated.
Hey,
that's all I think anybody ever wants. It's the and I explained it once because somebody told me, Ed, if you say this is a hobby and then you get mad that you don't get the numbers, why is it that you get frustrated about it? Now, I'll say, and I explained it this way. It is the same way like when you tell a joke in a crowded room and nobody laughs. You feel like it failed. Now, nobody paid you to say that joke. You tell jokes for fun. You think, you know, everybody, you want to make everybody happy with your goofy joke, right? It's the same thing when you make a video and you put it out there and it gets a lot of likes and a lot of views. You feel good because it was like a good joke in a crowded room. And that's really what I get addicted to the numbers going up. That's how it is for me. I'm not thinking I'm going to become a millionaire.
I think that on the end of the day, you know, whatever you put and even a hobby, you like to see your hobby move forward, regardless of, you know, if it needs to do anything or not. I think that is, you know, I don't know how to put it, but
no, that is actually great. If your hobby is golf, you always want to get a better score. Right.
Yeah.
That's the way I put it. I want to get a better score every video. I want my channel to grow. My channel growing is kind of like my golf game. It tells me I've done great. You know, if it goes down, it tells me that I suck, and that's not what I want. Right. I want to be the best at anything and everything I do. It's just a pride thing, I guess. You know, Jungle Bob, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you here.
Jungle Bob, congrats again on hitting the 500 subs, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, Jungle Bob.
He's been working hard at it.
Congrats, brother. Mater's Workshop is in here. What's happening, Mater? How you doing, bro?
Hey, comment in there, I want to make sure you're a moderator.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can do that.
I just want to double check and make sure. I know a few. I think all I had was Bocce and maybe Power or Jude.
Yeah.
Yep, you are. All right.
Oh, well. Blue Wrench, I like it. so Renegade's Garage makes an interesting point. He says, no one has ever donated to my channel. They have purchased merch which actually helps a little bit. Now, absolutely right. So I think everybody here would probably tell you a different story. I don't think some people have ever received donations. Other people have probably received very little to minimal super chats. Others have received probably, no monetary extras, but have received a lot of views and a lot of likes. It really varies from time to time. I'll give you a perfect example. So if you look at Theo's channel, Theo has consistent, hard, like slow in a slow movement, but heavy views. Like he gets like great views on his content. And they're consistent. When I mean heavy, I'm talking about consistency. His numbers are consistent throughout, and that is something that is really good on YouTube. That is something that tells YouTube this is a good channel. He is not super high all of a sudden and then super low, which is what you don't want. That happens to me a lot, actually. I'll get a video that strikes gold, and then the next video will just go down deep. It's dead. 6 feet under.
I got that now, though.
It's happening to you now?
Yeah.
Man, Theo,
that's the only reason why I did shorts.
Yeah. Well, I love your around the workshop videos. I do.
Yeah, but you know what? And here's the funny thing, Boo. I love making those videos around the shop, what's going on around the shop. And they get the worst views ever. The truck builds, I love doing my truck builds. But they get the worst views. I do something with tools and it comes pretty easy. I don't know.
That is something that Jude also said he suffers through. So Jude says that if he does a video showing how to repair a vehicle or something, he doesn't get many views, but he shows a tool but the repair videos, they are my best ever. They're slow, they're consistent, they always go up. And I mean, I've got some videos I've got repair videos that do extremely well. And my repair videos are even if they don't have the highest numbers, I've got repair videos I've got one that has like 2,500 views and I've got like 39 subscribers out of that video. Think about that. That's awesome.
That is such a small view numbers to get so many subscribers out of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? Be small engine. My little brother.
I would tell you, Theo, keep hitting those repair videos, bro. Keep hitting them.
Well, I need to talk to you about some of that stuff because I saw you were doing a bunch of polls and stuff like that.
Yes.
I was thinking to do something like that, only then on repair videos. What kind of repair videos people want to see?
So yes, absolutely do that. But here's what you got to do before you do that. Don't just make go with me on this, okay? Go with me.
Yep.
Don't just make selfish polls, because that poll is somewhat selfish because you want to know what the viewer wants to know. You also have to you have to sandwich it in between, like, what's better, Makita or Milwaukee? You have to put different polls, and in between that, put a selfish poll. Because if you just put, hey guys, what do you want to see from my channel? What do you guys want? What kind of videos are the best repair videos? Trucks, cars. People are like, man, and they scroll off. But if you do stuff like I did a stupid one, which is the best? That's what I said, which is the best. And I put red, yellow, and Makita color, teal. And people went crazy over it, right? Mm-hmm. And then right after that, you put one like, should I do a video on repairing a car? And since you're already engaged, they'll jump right to your next community post. But if you just start doing community posts about, oh, well, what do I do, like, about this and that and this and that, people are like, bro, I don't want to sit, you know, the customer, the viewers saying, I
Right.
don't want to sit here and tell you all this, man.
I'll get a hold of you. We'll talk about it some more.
Sure, absolutely,
And then we
anytime.
can go a little more into detail. We don't want to run over Kent's channel here.
Yeah. Sorry, Ken.
Dude, it doesn't bother me the slightest bit.
Yeah,
we can talk whatever.
We're talking shop. So Ken, what is your next? What is your first long video going to be about?
So you missed it earlier. The first video that I'm actually going to do. So when I bought the Del Sol, it had the smoked out tail lights in them, like the Japanese style. I got the headlights and I put those in because I needed new headlights. So it wasn't a let's make a video. It was let's get this done so I can get it on the road. The first video is going to be putting the smoked out fog lights into the front bumper of the Del Sol.
Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds real cool.
Let me answer Matt's question. What is the new channel content going to be centered on? So it is going to be basically vehicle repair, and it's not going to just be cars. It's not going to be just trucks. Literally anything. If my mom's friend has a minivan that needs an oil change and she asked me to do it, I'm going to make a video on it and I'm going to put it out because people look specifically for Chrysler Town minivans or whatever. So it's going to be a little bit of repair stuff, but it's going to be from the do-it-yourselfer side of it. It's not going to be, I'm not a professional like Theo or Jude or Cass. So that it's going to have welding stuff on it, and it is still going to have the mini bikes and the go-karts and stuff like that on it. So it's going to be basically, if it's tool related or mechanical related, it will be on the channel. And I'm not going to focus on just one project like building the Eclipse. Where before I was doing series videos where it was, I did this today, I did this today, I did this that day, that type of thing. So it'll be, hey, I'm doing the fog lamps on the Del Sol on this video. And then it'll be, hey, I'm doing an oil change on the GMC Acadia, my wife's vehicle, that type of stuff. Or it'll be, hey, I finished fixing the go-kart today. Let's take it for a rip and ride around the neighborhood, down by the pond, splash through it a little bit, that type of stuff.
When you do those repairs on those go-karts, you gotta dig in deep. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. I want to see you taking that thing apart and like, dude, man.
So, believe it or not, this one right now, all I'm going to be doing is grinding all the rust and stuff off with the flat discs on it. And then I've come to find out for the past 10 years, my dad's had a portable sandblaster just chilling in the corner of his garage.
Oh,
I'm like, are you serious? Because we had to cut the back of a pew safe off this afternoon so I could get all my stuff out of it because we lost the combination in the move.
Oh.
And while we were grinding them, I asked him if he had a face shield. He comes out with this hood. He goes, it's for the portable sandblaster. And I look up and I'm like, you have a portable sandblaster? He's like, yeah, I haven't used it in like 10 years.
Oh.
I'm like, are you serious? You know how much I could have used that over the past couple of months?
Maybe that's why he didn't tell you.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Because he'll get moved to your house and it's gonna be down.
So I'm gonna bring this go-kart frame over there to get some of the hard places that I can't reach with the grinder. And I'm gonna hit it with that sandblaster. He's like, yeah, you can use it. I don't care. If you can
sandblast, Ken, don't touch it with a grinder.
No, just certain stuff I'm doing with the grinder, and that's just like the top half of the roll cage that's off from it. I'm doing that here at the house so I can get it done and get it primered and stuff like that. But the rest of it, yeah, I'm going to use that sandblaster on it. It blew my mind that he had that and just completely forgot about it. So he's got a 3-bay garage, and as some of the videos you guys have seen, he does have a lift on there. So I mean, he's got so much junk in there, and not junk, but stuff. And I'm just like, I wish I would have known about this. It would have been so useful.
Dang, that's like, so one of Jehu's uncles, and I got to be careful how much I say. I don't know how much Jehu mind me saying, but one of his uncles, this guy is, man, there's no nice way to say it. He's a tool hoarder. His whole basement, he has built shelves to put away tools. This guy's got every kind of ratchet ever known to man. I keep telling Jay, tell him I will offer him cash for some of his stuff. He can't take it to the grave with him, so at least sell some of it. He's got Snap-on. He's got, you name the brand, he's got it. He's got it. And he loves to go shopping at the pawn shops and, you know, the flea markets. He likes shopping all kinds of places looking for that stuff. And he picks up some.
He won't sell it.
He won't sell it. He won't sell it.
Nope.
He was a mechanic back in the day before he retired. And now that he retired, he's gotten worse because now he's got more time to go looking. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, well, but that's half the kick, right? Especially for a guy like that, if he's retired, that's half the kick to go bargain hunting. He's got all the time in the world. This is how he passes his day. Some people like to go fishing. Some people like to go golfing. He likes to, you know, poach for tools.
Yes. And I'm like, dude, I've told him before, like, how do I tap into this, bro? Like, you go poach for tools for yourself, but if you buy 2 of the same kind, you know, sell me one, right? I'll give you a little extra money for your time and effort. So hook it up. He's like, no, man, if I find it, I'm keeping both.
So Matt, if you're
now,
still,
what you got to do is go with him.
Yes, I'm trying to get in with him. Let's see if we can do that.
So, Matt, if you're still in the chat, we'll make that happen, man. Before you build that motor, I ain't racing that built motor.
Oh, come on! Nothing that like a little nitrous will fix.
I will rent. Yeah. I will rent a Honda Ridgeline and race you guys.
Just a race. Huh?
The Honda Ridgeline will beat all you guys. I'm sorry. It'll win.
Next time I go to the pawn shop, I think I'll have Johnny with me or Missy with me, and I'll let her hold the camera, you know, while I'm fishing through some tools for Craftsman snap-on sockets. I mean, there must be 500,000 sockets in his bins, okay, and he gets $0.25 a piece for him. You know, he don't look at the brand name on it and all that. You know, $0.25. Now, if it's a big socket, you know, something of size, yeah, okay, 75 cents, you know. But he don't look at the brand name of tools. When people bring him a toolbox, a hand-carry toolbox in his pawn shop to pawn off, they never pick that up most of the times. And he'll just dump all the sockets in a bin. Yeah. Well, the man has more tools than any mechanic in the world because he's been owning his pawn shop for 30 years. So he has anything and everything that he needs, especially the big boxes, the big snap-on boxes.
Yeah, you know what, Cajun, what you should do, and this is how you bring some value to your channel. You should go shopping out there, buy those, and sell them on your channel, man.
Oh, I'd rather save them.
Well, I know you would, but you know, don't get you know all you know for yourself. You could buy some extras and stuff. Because
well, I could help out friends of mine. You know,
but not just help out. I mean, you can make a profit. Make a profit.
I'd rather just help my friends out. If I get them for $0.25 a piece, I'll send you a couple of sockets if you need a 5mm, 4mm, whatever, a snap-on to complete your set. Hell, I'll just mail it to you for free.
Don't get me started, Cajun, because I'm going to start taking pictures. I need quite a few to complete my American set of Craftsman sockets. I need like the weird ones, like the 4.5. millimeter.
Oh yeah.
I need those little weird ones that is driving me nuts that I want.
Yes, they call them the miss, a miss or something.
Skip.
A
The
skip.
skip. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't like the skips, and I'm trying to fill them up, bro. I'll get you the list. I will get you the list.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
long
man.
and distinguished.
Between me and Johnny, we have every tool
Ed,
that's
Yes, sir.
known.
But Ed, why rent one? Just take the tarp off your ridgeline. You're hiding from everyone.
Dang.
It's like that video that Dancing Alone with Reynolds did about the ridge lines and place some different spots for everybody that he watches.
Jungle Bob said, "Hey Cajun, I'll take all the 10 millimeters you can get me." Yeah. That's the one that goes missing all the time.
yeah, I lost one the other day.
I believe it.
It's in the vehicle. I can't find the some bitch.
Damn. A Blue Point, 1/4-inch Blue Point. I'm missing
Yeah.
one from my Blue Point collection set.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm a little stuck on something. I'm stuck on something. I'm
You got
trying to.
sidetracked.
I got
You got
sidetracked. I'm
sidetracked.
trying to evacuate something from my mind and then speak. I will get my ridgeline if Mater gets his little tow truck and meets me out there. You got that old beat up tow truck, Mater?
Oh, Tomater.
Tomater.
truck. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Hey, did you ever watch-
showing up with a ridge line, you're definitely gonna need that tow rig.
And did you ever watch that video I sent you about the Ridgeline? A company called Custom Offsets is building one and doing all sorts of stupid stuff with it.
Yes, I saw it. That was
They're,
awesome. That was awesome.
they're just keeping going with it. Like they're doing a whole series on this Ridgeline nonsense.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. For those of you that don't know me, by the way, I mean, this is an inside joke. Somehow, somewhere on the live stream, it was said that because I like Honda, I drive and I like Honda and I'm a network engineer. Because I'm those two things together, I drive a Honda Ridgeline. Because God forbid I drive a real truck. And people like put that on me, and it's been stuck with me. And I'm happy to keep it going because it's a funny joke and it just keeps things going. I'm okay with it. It's hilarious. None of that bothers me. So if you want to put Ridgeline jokes in there, go ahead and do that.
You know,
We got plenty of them.
there are a couple of sizes on Craftsman that quite a few people don't have. That would be the 5/32nd, the 9/32nd, and there's another one. There was 3 sockets that people have been looking for. And they used to make them. Craftsman used to have them. I drive a Toyota Sequoia
Oh, nice.
daily.
Nice.
Yeah, we got one too. We bought it as a beater with a heater.
Beat it with
It's
a
one
heater.
of the oh yeah, it's got rust everywhere. It's a piece of shit, man. Do you think that thing wants to die? Nope.
Nope.
It's one of the most reliable vehicles we got. We bought it for like $2,000. I mean, we're already making or saving money with it big time. We already owned it for over 2 years, so it's only $1,000 a year right now. One more year, and we'll drop it drastically. And it's been a good car or SUV.
You know what? I am glad I'm talking to you, Theo. I've got mechanicatry technician questions. So so 2009 Toyota, okay, Camry, and this thing is in mint condition. It's a Texas car. All right, in Texas, at the dealership, they did the motor mounts. So the motor mounts are new. They also did the front end work. So they did, it's got new control. It's got new control arms. It's got new. Everything's pretty much brand new, right? CV joints, all that stuff. It's all clean. It's really clean. This thing shakes, and it shakes like if once it gets to a certain speed, doesn't shake. In neutral, it doesn't shake. But it shakes the minute you put it in reverse or you put it in drive. And I'm talking about like the steering wheel goes, like it gives you a good shake. It's funny because in drive sometimes it's completely cool, and other times it's kind
What
of
speeds does it shake, and what speed does it quit shaking?
all the lower speeds, everything lower under 5 miles per hour, that kind of stuff. It just like really shakes. Now I was gonna do a test, and somebody told me about this. Like, go check outside and tell somebody to switch gears and see if the engine jumps, because they may have installed the motor mounts incorrectly, or something's wrong with the motor mounts. And go double check that first, because if it's not that, it may be the trans. So I'm trying to debate like what. Well, give me your consensus. Where do I start? You're a hardcore
First thing
mechanic.
I would start when a vehicle shakes, if you talk to me on the phone and you bring that vehicle in, the first thing I do is take a test drive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the first thing, especially when it's at certain speeds,
Mm-hmm.
I look at U-joints and I look at tires.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You'll be surprised what a busted cord in a tire can do.
Now this is happening even when the car's not moving. So just when you put it in reverse, there's a vibration.
Okay, so you put it in reverse and you have your foot on the brake and you're not moving.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there's a vibration. It's like, man, what the heck?
There's no ticking with it, just a vibration?
Just a vibration. Engine and everything is in like primo condition. Just can't. And before anybody
start
tells
leaning toward the torque converter.
Yeah.
Before anybody tells me I'm nuts, everywhere I go on Toyota's like different internet like discussion boards, this is a common problem for those 2000 I think it's 2008 through 2012 or something like that. Those Camrys, 4-cylinder Camrys, have this issue. It's so wild. And nobody talks about it. The first thing they say in the comments is change your motor mounts. And everybody that says this one thing, this is what's kind of funny, is my car did not shake until I found that it had a broken motor mount and then replaced the motor mounts, and now it shakes. And I'm like, holy crap, that's so weird, because that's similar to what's happening here. The original owner of this car said that he had no problem with the motor vibrating until he changed the motor mounts. Then it vibrated. And I was like, don't worry, you probably installed it wrong, because you're supposed to make sure that you put that thing in. You put those motor mounts and the thing is level, right? It needs to be perfectly level. You got to do it right.
Now, Jungle Bob also said check torque converter. And he says he has a 2002 with the same thing.
Really? Okay.
Does it shift funny, Ed?
No.
With a torque converter like that, it doesn't have to shift funny.
Yeah, because my Colorado had something similar. Every time I would hit 54 miles an hour, it felt like I was driving over rumble strips. And it was only at that. And I guess it has something to do with the initial fluid that they put in the transmission would cause some sort of issue with the torque converter on the Colorados.
Interesting.
A torque converter is nothing more than a hydraulic clutch.
Right. So how do I check the torque converter? I mean, that's inside the trans. So how do I check that?
It's not inside the trans.
So where is it?
It sits between the bell housing.
It sits between the transmission, in the transmission bell housing, and the engine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what test can I do to check it, or do I have to? Is this basically a shop?
There's not really a test you can do that.
Not that I know of.
Dang, I was hoping there was some type of test, like like shifting or something, to see if it's the. They're gonna have to unmount the portion and figure out and look at the torque converter.
Yeah, you have to take the transmission out or slide it back and then take the torque converter out. So.
Ouch! That's into some. That's into a lot of work or expensive. Taking that to a shop. So I have my abilities, but I do usually stop at a certain point, and unmounting a trans, unless I'm pulling out the engine, is usually where I stop. I won't touch trans.
Why pulling a transmission? That's easy.
Well, I won't work on it. I won't touch it.
Yeah,
now,
torque converter is just a it sits in front of the transmission.
Right. So on both this car has the engine sideways and the trans is sideways.
Yeah, same principle applies.
So you take off the four bolts, the multiple bolts. You have to take off the multiple bolts and you separate it. And I should be able to see there should be the torque converter there, huh? Let me look into it. I've never done it, so this is usually beyond. I'm not saying it's hard, easy, or otherwise. I've never done it, so this would be above my abilities or anything I've done before.
And Jungle Bob said that the trans filter will collapse as well in them. So that may be something that's easier to get to look at before you start taking it out.
Interesting.
Yeah. If it has, then you know there. I mean, that's an indicator to look further into it.
Yeah.
When's the last time that transmission fluid and filter was changed? Not a flush now, not a flush, like most transmission shops do now, or all change places. What they do, they just flush it. And then they suck it out from your radiator. Well, on my Silverado, that's how they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But on the transmission cooling lines going to the radiator, they just undo those and screw on whatever they do with it. They flush it. They never pull the pan off the bottom of the transmission to change the filter. They just, it's called a flush.
Right.
And I never had no problem with my Silverado, and I had a flush.
With Chevy, that's the one thing I know when it comes to Chevy. With Chevy, it's very simple. Just don't touch the fucking transmission.
Yeah.
I laugh all you want.
No. I'm agreeing with you.
With Chevy, it's very simple. Don't touch the transmission. That thing drives. Don't touch it.
Rail 922 says it's no big deal. I believe you, Rail. I believe you. I when I'm talking about certain things that I do, I'm also talking about like my private customers that I do work for on the side. There's just certain things I don't do, and I send them to the shop, and I know when to stop and say nope, just because like exactly what Theo just said. Imagine them bringing me a Chevy and they want me to change, like do a flush on the transmission fluid and stuff. I ain't doing it. I ain't touching it. I just know when to stop and say I'm not touching it. And usually Hondas and Toyotas, mostly Hondas, and that's mostly what I work on. I will absolutely do a drop and fill on the transmission fluid. That's the only thing I'll do. And when somebody asks me for a flush, what I do is I do the drop, fill, drive, drop, fill, drive, drop, fill, drive. I will do this 4 times. And that will actually give them what you would consider a flush. I will not do. No, it's not. Well, it's still got dirty stuff in there. I know it does.
Lots of it, because almost half of your fluids is in the torque converter.
Yes, right. Absolutely. So on Toyotas, on Hondas, they recommend that you do the drop and fill. They tell you 100% do not do a flush. Do not do a flush. You will mess it up. This is why I do that. And I actually heard this at a dealership.
Okay, I'll be right back. Phone call.
Okay. So I asked the dealer mechanic, and he was like, absolutely 100% do not do a flush on a Honda. I was like, really? Like, no. Drop, fill, drop, fill, drop, fill. That's it. Don't do nothing else. So, but Theo, do you do full flushes on Hondas? I mean, maybe you know something I don't. I
barely work on Hondas. I can tell you that right now.
Gotcha.
No, it's the three main ones. It's Chevy, Ford, and some Chrysler, and right now there's a Land Rover there, but
Land Rover, dude, you're brave. You take on the hard ones.
Yeah, no shit.
No, there's a reason why I work on Hondas. You know why? Because an engineer can work on them because they're not hard. A network engineer can work on them. They're not hard. If you're a mechanic, I mean, you're probably thinking, oh, that's so simple. Especially the electrical components on compared to American cars. Dude, I've had an American car switch fail on one door, and it fails everywhere. It causes all kinds of other problems. I've never seen that anywhere else. Like on Hondas, everything is wired independently. So when something fails, I can easily troubleshoot it and bring it back. On a GM car that I used to own, and I've owned a few, I would have electrical nightmares. where one thing would break and that was connected to something else, and it just and then the rust, Theo. Why do they rust so bad? Why do they rust so bad?
Every single one of them does it.
It's like even the North Star engine, which is known to be you know what it is? It's known to be an engine nobody likes to work on. But I've seen North Star start up every day and be 20 something years old and be perfectly fine. They're hard to maintain, but they work. They're ugly, but they work. I can't deny that. But why has it got to be so hard to work on? Why you put the starter underneath the valve cover? What the heck is going on there?
I don't know. This is why I hate engineers, Ed.
We're not all the same, Theo. We're not all the same.
No, there is an exception to the rule, and I apply you to the exception of the rule.
I will tell you this, before I engineer anything, I like talking to my field techs. I like talking to like the guys out there, the fiber splicers, anybody that's out there actually doing the work. I like talking to them first so that I don't screw nothing up, so I don't undercut them in budget and kind of know what they're going through. So I schedule it correctly and do all the right things, right? Same thing should apply with cars. When they design it, I think they should have a mechanic come in and be like, so how the heck am I supposed to fix that?
Yeah, but they probably don't want to have a mechanic in there because then they have to make the engine bay twice the size.
That's right. What do you got there, Ken?
My Matco wrench also works good.
Ken, you're missing out on a bunch of shorts. That should be a short. You know that, right?
Maybe I will do it.
That's a short. That's a Tool Tuesday short. And say, I was walking. You just start out with, I was walking in the shop one day, and I wanted to stir my coffee, and just grab your wrench and stir it. Dude, take a shot first of a real oily wrench, but obviously don't use the same wrench. Then cut in the other one and go like that. Go.
Yeah, Brandon, 2000 or 99. It doesn't. It's the same year range for a 5.7. So, and I'm still looking at his question again.
I'm looking at BSS. I'm sorry, not BSS. Renegade's Garage says, on a quiet night, you hear a Chevy rust.
I actually saw a funny meme on Facebook. It literally said a mechanic will stick his finger on the fluid on the ground and taste it to figure out what it is, but won't eat a tomato on his burger.
Oh, dude, isn't that the truth? Oh my God, that is so truth. And I've seen it. I have seen it. I got a buddy of mine who owns a shop. We're just going to call it Mo's Shop. That's it. We're going to leave it at that. Mo's Shop. I have seen him and other mechanics that he's hired, right? Because he lets me go hang out there from time to time. I'm serious. They'll go sit there and go, I'm like, what did you just do? What did you just do, dude? It's
well,
like,
they know what it is.
It's like, it ain't poisonous unless it's larger amounts. Don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, you guys are nuts, bro. And then I tell him, dude, aren't you scared? He's like, scared of what? He's like, dude, all kinds of illnesses. You had the plague that recently happened. We won't say the name, so we won't get the stream taken down. You had the plague happen. It's like, that didn't kill me. Like, this don't kill me. Nothing gonna kill me. Don't worry about it. These guys are nuts, bro. Totally nuts.
Guys, we are at an hour and 59 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it to try to keep it under the 2 hours. So I appreciate every single one of you guys coming up and making the first stream on Eek's new channel, East Coast Ken, a great stream. I had a lot of fun hanging out and hanging out with you guys. So
same here, bro.
Hey, Brandon, get a hold of me on Instagram and we can get into it a little more.
I think I'm gonna hire you, Theo, just to listen to my car and tell me what to do next. How about that? I'll pay you. Just diagnose it for me. Tell me where to go next.
So did you buy this car or what?
Yeah. Well, it was actually given to me, so I can't pass it up.
So it's a free vehicle?
It's a free vehicle. Can't pass it up.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna put my link in there for anybody that wants to subscribe to me. Thank you very much. I know we're almost there. I appreciate y'all letting me come on here, Ken. Awesome, great first stream. I was gonna say something else. Or I think I was gonna try to put other people's links in here. If anybody else is a mod, please put everybody.
I'll fill that gap in for you, Ed.
Go ahead.
On the Ridgeline is not a truck.
Oh, come on, guys. Make sure to put everybody's link in here, guys. Help me do that real quick. Ken, what can we do to get you up to 100 subs? We got to get you to 100 subs, man. What do we got to do?
Honestly, Ed, just keep doing what we've been doing. I really want this to just become a natural thing. So that, you know, the LNR rides, I had one video that's at almost 800,000 views, and that's where everything came from, and it did absolutely nothing for me. I would rather only get 2 new subscribers a month based on people that truly want to watch all of the content, as opposed to one particular video and then just hit subscribe and then forget all about me. So keep having me up on your guys' lives. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. The biggest thing that can help me grow is helping the community as a whole grow. So if we continue to do that, it'll come for everybody. And that's what I want to see.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's cool, man. I put I just put
Thank you, bud.
Theo. Yeah, I put Theo's link in there, and I put Cajun's link in there. Guys, make sure to subscribe to everybody here. The great people here. This is a bunch of real friends here. This is good people here. This is like nice people. This is the community that you want to be part of. You know, Ken knows how to pick them. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Ken. He knows how to pick them. He knows what's up.
Well, I appreciate that. And right here, guys, is Text Talking Shop. Get them to 700 by the end of July, and I will take a eye straight here to the face. So
nice.
Well, since I'll let you guys say your goodbyes, and if Cajun pops back in, we'll let him say his as well.
Oh yeah, you know what? We forgot Raging Cajun's. He was in here too, wasn't he? We forgot his link. Let me try to throw it in there real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me put Raging Cajun's real quick.
The only person we were missing was Jude.
Yeah, that punk. How come he gets?
Jude, Cass, and Anthony. There's a few others as well, but
how come I can't find Raging Cajun's channel here? Raging.
It helps if you subscribe to him.
I am subscribed to him.
Cajun, you got your earbuds in? Yeah.
I just didn't want to go through looking all the way through my channel list. It's actually kind of a big list. I'm subscribed to a lot of people.
Perfect timing, Cajun. We're about to say our goodbyes.
There he is.
So Bocce said she's going to make 30 troll accounts to get them to 700.
Heck yeah, Bocce. Help a brother out. We want to see this pie in the face. We want to see it.
Adam, Renegade's Garage, all of these guys have great channels. Go check them out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cajun, would you like to say your goodbye?
All right, Renegade's Garage. I'm going to put your channel in here, but this means that everybody on this panel has an entry to win that tool giveaway you got. Okay.
He already did it. David Carlisle. Yeah, David Carlisle won.
Did David Carlisle win it? You know what?
He sure did.
You know what? I'm so excited he won it.
For him.
Yes, I'm so excited. He's a good guy, man. That is a good guy. If anybody should win it, David Carlisle should win it. I love it.
All right, guys. So that's it for tonight. I appreciate all of you being here. We had up to, I think I saw 19. Well, there had to have been at least 20 because there's 20 likes.
You believe I'm actually cold?
So, Cajun, I will let you say the final goodbye, my friend.
Okay. So, is this the final one right now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're it.
All right. All right, everybody. we glad we got to saw y'all tonight. We glad y'all got to saw us tonight. Y'all subscribe to everybody in the channel. And remember, it's good to be north of the grass. Stay that way. Be safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. And we'll catch y'all.
Pluta.